see the droid. Good morning, Niskuna High School, live from our TV studio. Would you please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have a lot of announcements today, but this first one is very interesting. Students, did you know that college in Germany is tuition free, even for foreign students? If you're interested in going to college in Germany, 8 Hours and Change is an organization that helps American students do just that. To find out all about it, you can come to a presentation on Thursday, February 2nd from 7 to 9 p.m. in the Little Theater. The German program has invited Jay Malone of 8 Hours and Change to come to Niskuna High School to explain the process. Students, parents, and staff are welcome. For more information, see Herr Carousella in the World Language Resource Center, which is, or also in A221. Very important announcement about a fundraiser for the Niskuna High School class of 2018. You can come to Chipotle on 441 Balltown Road in Schenectady on Monday, January 23rd between 5 and 9 p.m. Tell the cashier that you were there to support this cause, and 50% of all proceeds will go back to the class of 2018. The Niski Book Club will meet Monday, January 23rd after school in the library classroom. Also on Tuesday, January 24th, before school in the library classroom. Come to the meeting that works best for you. We have just finished reading The Ire Affair by Jasper Freud. All members are welcome. Following students should see Ms. Jones in the East office at this time. Michael Schmitz, Andrew Thompson, Kaylee Filkins, John Hess, Sam O'Connor, Michael Doxey, Layla Naylor, Marina Angelopoulos, Alyssa Abraham, Isabel Gervasio, and Rhiannon Gaylord. Please report to the East office at this time. There will be a fundraiser going on. We got that one. Sorry, guys. Please report to the East office for driver's ed information at this time. Dylan Sheely, Christian Mastriani, Praise Cano, Rachel Sullivan, Gabriel Antonikowski, Andreas Romaneth, Alexandra Kapanan, Atif Ormona, Diane Feeden. Please report to the East office and see Miss Jones. That's all we have for today. Let's turn it over to our student anchors.
Thanks, Principal Rickert. Today is Friday, January 20th. I'm Allie.
And I'm Liam. Here's what's making news around the school. First, the Academic Resource Center in the library will help you study for tests. Get yourself to the ARC for that extra help you need before exams.
Speaking of help for exams, SAPE has invited therapy dogs here to the high school on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. From 7:30 to 8:30, SAPE will have a therapy dog in the library and another at Crossroads. Then from 11 to 12:30, there will be about 8 dogs. That's right, 8 dogs between the library, Crossroads, and the Little Theater. So thanks to the members of SAPE, we can relieve a bit of testing stress with therapy dogs next week.
I'm looking forward to that. SAPE is also trying something else that's new. SAPE is collecting scarves for the homeless. Collection boxes are in Crossroads. SAPE is teaming with Schenectady High School to gather scarves and then hang them on trees in this area on January 30th. There's not much time, so please help SAPE help others by bringing in scarves to Crossroads as soon as possible.
In other news, we have a reminder from the library for students and staff. All library materials are due back by January 25th in order to make a smooth transition to the new library cataloging system. So if you have any books, DVDs, or anything else, get it all back to the library by January 25th.
Any students interested in annual Shakespeare recitation competition, please pick up an application outside of D107 or see Mrs. White. The competition is coming up on Thursday, February 9th in the Little Theater. If you'd like to recite one of Shakespeare's monologues, then please see Mrs. White in the English department. She has packets with full explanations, plus she'll help you pick a suitable piece. Also, Mrs. White will hold 2 after-school workshops to help you practice. But first things first, applications for the recitation competition are due by January 31st.
In music news, you may have heard that our high school is putting on Phantom of the Opera this year. Box office will be open to buy tickets for Phantom beginning February 13th during lunch mods. Student price is $10, adults are $15. So tell your family and neighbors, our music department always puts on a great show. Performances of the musical are Thursday, March 2nd through Saturday, March 4th. So get your tickets to see your friends and classmates in Phantom of the Opera.
SAT prep courses are starting next week, and they are held here at the high school in the evenings. Please see Mrs. Richard if you want to prep for the English SAT. For the math SAT prep, go to the Math Resource Center. Yes, you can do both, but hurry, classes start next week. Sign-ups for SAT prep courses are through the Niskayuna District website. Click on the Continuing Ed link.
If you live in Glenville, Outlaws, or Wexford, listen to this. Our science department is hosting another lecture in the Little Theater. This one's about the new Wexford Bridge, which is being built later this year. Our science teachers have invited the lead engineers from the State Department of Transportation to discuss the upcoming construction and answer a few questions.
The lecture will be held on Thursday, February 9th at 7 p.m. in the Little Theater. So if you like bridges, love civil engineering, live on the other side of the Mohawk River, or just like to drive around roundabouts, then come to the lecture on February 9th. Or if you have gephyerophobia,
That's a fear of crossing bridges.
this will help you allay some of those fears.
Next, we have our very own Broadcasting Club meteorologist, Evan Belkin, with the outlook for next week.
Yeah, we do have the potential for a major storm system for Monday into Wednesday. There is significant uncertainty, though, about the exact track of the storm and thus the amounts that we get with the storm and the type of precipitation. Will it be rain or snow? This is what we have to figure out. Here's what I do know. Amounts with the storm are probably going to be on the heavier side. So if we get rain, some concern for minor flooding and ponding on the roadways. But if we get snow, we could be looking at a decent amount and possibly a snow day on Tuesday if the snow does occur. Again, a lot of uncertainty. We'll continue to monitor. Back to the anchors. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Evan. I hope for the forecast. Thanks, Evan, for the forecast. I hope it's snow. Next, we have a video clip from the Chinese language class for the Chinese New Year. Roll the clip, Lucas.
Happy New Year! 新年快乐! Chinese New Year is coming.
When is the Chinese New Year?
It will be on January 28th. It's the year of the rooster.
What does the year of the rooster mean?
The Chinese calendar has 12 years. Each year is represented by a different animal. The cycle is repeated every 12 years, and it starts with the rat and ends with the pig. It is always repeated in the same order.
Chinese class and Asian Culture Club will have celebrations and a fundraiser on January 30th at the Crossroads.
You can buy food, make crafts, and write Chinese calligraphy and spring couplets on Monday, January 30th at the Crossroads.
Happy New Year, everybody! Here are these awesome Chinese shirts which you can pick up Crossroads too for $10. They're awesome. I definitely recommend you pick them up.
祝大家新年快乐.
We wish you all have a happy New Year and all the best. 谢谢再见.
Very nice work. Well, that's it for today's show.
And don't forget to return your library books. Have a great weekend.
Go Warriors!